My name is Hope, and I'm going to show you how to make cookies. And the cookie money that I'm going to sell is going to go to support orphans in India who don't have very much food so that they can get more food. And I'm going to show you how to make the cookies. And 80% of the money goes towards the orphans, and 20% goes to like buying more ingredients and stuff. Since the orphans have really been needing money recently, I actually have been donating all the money towards the orphans. I go around the streets of IV and I sell them. And we're going to make chocolate chip cookies and oatmeal raisin. And my cousin, Gracie, is going to help me. She's a little younger than me, but I'm short for my age. And yeah. So we're going to start. You always have to start by taking a small bowl. So this is the smallest one, and then you need a medium-sized one and a large one. And then you need measuring cups, just like the half a cup one, the fourth a cup one, and the 1/3 one and a full cup. And then you need teaspoons and tablespoons and all those. And then it is ideal to have a mixer. You do not need this because you can mix it with your hand. So this is flour that I just get from Costco, and this is sugar that I get from Costco. Also, this is actually from Costco. And then this is vanilla extract. They do not have this at Costco though. And then this is just old-fashioned Quaker Oats. This is brown sugar, and this is cane sugar. And then this is our salt, cinnamon, baking soda, butter, eggs, chocolate chips, and raisins. So we start with the small bowl, and we have to take our butter. Basically, open it. So the butter is supposed to be melted. We're going to start with the chocolate chip cookies, and it calls for two sticks of butter, which is 1 cup, 2 sticks of butter for each batch of cookies. And so each little container thing holds 4 things. So we're just going to start with 2. We're going to be making, and so we're doing the chocolate chip cookie right here. And so you want to open up the butter and just put it in, and if you have a toaster oven or even an oven works, you need to put it in so that it can be melted. So let's see here. Lacey, can you throw these things away? Pieces. There we go. We're putting this butter in the toaster oven, and I like putting it at 350 degrees so it doesn't get super burned. And then just put out the timer of 20, or if you are doing an oven, then you can do that. We're going to do the eggs. So it calls for 2 eggs. And I like to get the organic eggs, 24, and the large ones, which the recipe calls for. You want to wash your hands before you start baking so you don't get germs and stuff in it, which I did earlier. Yeah, just a And then we're going to do 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So the vanilla extract, I like to get at Sprouts, organic vanilla extract. It's not super expensive, but probably you may know a better place, but that's probably the best place to get it. And then after that, for our wet ingredients, so that's all for our wet ingredients actually. And we're just going to take a spoon, step through the butter, which is still melting, and we're going to smash the yolks. Here's what we do that. And then you're going to mix them. And then all our butter melts. So, yeah, that's good enough. And then we'll put some more once the butter's going. And then we're going to take our big bowl. This is probably the most important part. Now we're going to take our big bowl and come over here. And we're going to do our flour first. Flour is always the most important. Usually it doesn't matter what kind of flour you use. But it just has to be flour. It has to be a good flour that you can use. So it actually calls for 2 1/4 cups. Can you do? And you want to fill it to the top, not too much, because that can cause it sometimes to. Now, we need that spoon over there. What's going to get in the flour? No. Can you hand me that one? Yeah. This one? No, this one. And so we're just going to fill the cup up. Sometimes it is ideal to have a spoon to work with that because it can be hard. And let me remind you, you will all be mixing these ingredients together. So if it kind of sounds gross that you used a spoon to stir the eggs and then you just used it for the flour, it's because it doesn't really matter because they're all going to be eventually mixing together. So, 2 1/2? No. And so, this is what the way I like to think of it is if you're mixing things together, it doesn't really matter the order you do them in. So sometimes I'll just mix them all together. Now that doesn't probably work as doing this, as well as doing this, but it still does work. And so we're just going to finish doing the flour. So 2 1/4 cups of flour, which you're just going to make it nice and tight. And then you always want to put the flour over the bowl. Next, now usually you'd add the sugars with your wet ingredients, but I am adding them with my dry. So,
I'll get you some food.
So we're doing 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Can you pass me that?
Yes.
Joanna, please come over here.
Okay, I'll help you in a minute. Don't worry.
So, I need you to pour that in, please, Joanna. 1, good. The baking soda is a very important ingredient, so you always have to get like the right amount and not lose any in it, because that's a really important ingredient. So now we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of salt, and I like to get the essential everyday salt, and so you just have to be really careful with the salt and not mix it up with the sugar, especially. Joanna? Can you please pour the salt in?
I need to help.
Yes, please watch.
Oh, the butter is melting like a toilet. It only has like
3/4 cup of granulated sugar. Now, usually measuring cups do not have granulated sugar.
That has like
3/4 cup. You got to get your 1/4 cup.
Other doggy.
And
burn this, yeah.
fill it up. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I got it.
Is that sugar?
Did we pour that in?
That's a ton of sugar.
And then 1 more. And this is only half of the sugar. This is one of the sugars, Gracie.
Oh my gosh, half of
And then
the
cane sugar.
This is only half.
So now this is
like
brown sugar.
it's almost like that
we're going to open this one up and use our same spoon as the flour.
How much?
And let's see how much this is. The same amount. So
It
let's
looks
see.
like it's mayo.
This is the one.
Cindy mayo. No, messed up.
Let me see how much that is. Okay. Yeah, you can do one. It's just this is only one of the sugars. There's 2 sugars, and
No, 3. These are.
so you gotta tightly pack it. And Joanna, will you please pour that in?
Chug.
That's like a house.
Yes.
I know. It's like a house on top of the snow. So we're gonna make this know how. You said.
Bella, would you like to help?
Or I don't need to.
This probably
Or one too.
Here.
I don't want that one messy.
Okay, and then one more. Now remember, you gotta tightly pack it so that
like
you don't
sugar girl.
do that. That's what I should say.
Called you sugar girl.
You just gotta follow the recipe, especially when you're making goods like this. You're the sugar girl. Okay, so now we're just gonna take our spoon.
Three of the white and
It really a lot, and everyone will have a turn to mix because this takes a lot of mixing.
I don't need to.
Gracie, will you? Yeah, you need to.
Jojo.
Yeah, I don't want to.
These, we're gonna take our chocolate chips now, and I do want to add something. It calls for 2 cups of chocolate chips, which I used to do, but it is a bit too much. So now I'm gonna do however much the batter looks like it needs, because sometimes the batter will look like it needs more, look like it needs less. So you gotta kind of depend on that. So that's important. And then we're gonna go over here and take our wet ingredients. And now we're just really waiting for the butter. Takes a little while now. That's why you always want to put it in first. And so
It took the whole time.
sometimes you can see there are little chunks in the butter. So you gotta sometimes like chunk them up. I got that from Jojo. Chunk them up. So see how there's like little things, 2 little things right here? They still gotta melt, and sometimes you just gotta put your spoon in there.
I
Gotta do that.
eggs from. Oh yeah.
The butter still isn't ready. I just wiped the spoon. And then they put it back in. Remember what I said. If you're mixing things together, it doesn't matter what touches what.
Oh, that goes for 1 minute home. I am so scared
I
right now.
think that's done. Oh no, little one. So now we're just going to turn off it, and then we're going to gently pull the thing. I like adding the butter when it's really hot. So you have the choice of waiting for it to cool off or adding it when it's really hot. It can be a bit hard because you can't touch it though. And so I just pour it into the wet ingredients. And sometimes it's hard to get it all out without burning yourself, which can be a bit tricky, but you just gotta hold it like that. Wait, don't stir it yet, Grace.
Just like
And then you just gotta let it settle for a minute, and then you take it and you gotta like move it up,
You must.
and then you put it in to the dry ingredients. Now don't stir it with that. Then I have this hand mixer that I'm going to plug in, and we're going to use this.
It's not a hand.
It's a hand mixer, so you use your hand to mix it. I know how to do it.
Come
I'm
on,
going to put it in firmer. There we go, because she's coughing. Okay, so once those are in, you just got to make sure it works. Now you got to dig it deep so it's not going to bite. So you're going to put it on low to start with. And stir. Yeah, I just need to get it mixed up a little more so that, because it's kind of hard to control and not have the flour fly everywhere. Okay, I got it. Gracie, I can do it. I gotta get all the flour mixed.
I don't need the flour itself.
Okay, fine, you can try. Okay.
You're making it cover my hair, Hope. It just cleans some of
Sorry,
the hair.
it's hard. You gotta get the flour mixed. Oh my gosh, it's
That looks good.
That's sugar.
Looks like a chicken on the legs and the body. Come on. That's in
Tornado. Oh, there we go. It's almost done. Let's go.
It's so gross. Well, it's her turn now.
Let me get it off, and then Joanna can have a turn.
It looks like a chicken.
It looks like a tornado.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that so cool? I know, it's like this.
There we go.
I'm ready to watch it like
Wait, Jojo, I have to put in the chocolate chips, and then you can start.
I think.
Okay. More cookies. Okay. So now we're gonna take our chocolate chips right here, and don't turn it on. So, and I'm gonna, Joanna.
Are you on?
Okay. And so
I thought you were like not even on.
we're gonna start with 1 cup. Sprinkle them in a decent amount. Okay, Jojo. And then
I know how to do this.
you just gotta let it move. If it killed the motor, I'm gonna tell Mom how sorry of a mixer this is, because my mixer went on for a while. The big one.
It's smoky.
Yeah, I know.
I
can see.
Ooh. Easier like that. The knife looks so. Won't you just please?
I can lick it. Oh, I thought you were.
Thank you. I'll lick it.
Jehu, yeah, Jehu. Here, this is you get it off. Here, I better unplug it.
Yeah.
There we go.
The cookie batter does.
Here, Bella, do you want to try a taste of it? No? Okay.
I'm not really going for it. This is hard.
Here, I have an idea.
Wait. I want it to be baked before. I want it to be eaten before. I want it to be eaten before. Jojo's like, yeah.
I don't really have time to put them in the fridge, though.
Oh, I would love to.
Yeah, because we're just going to put them in the sink, because I'm not going to use this again.
I'll look at.
What? Look away.
I don't want it.
Bella, would you like to lick one?
I want.
It's really good. Okay, I'll take that.
I'm not done.
Okay, put it in the sink once you're done. And wash your hands so we can continue.
Do you like it?
Bill's like.
That one's way more.
Okay, put those in the sink, please. Okay, so there we go. Now we get to do another part. So we're gonna make this balls about this size, maybe smaller, depends how big you want your cookies. And we're gonna put them on our first tray and line them up. It's always good to give plenty of space so that they don't stick together. So we're gonna put our cookies, balls that are about this size on the tray. So they have decent size, but not too much.
Like this?
Like that much.
Wait, it's like hard to get this off.
And probably 3 for a row. I like to do 3x4s on this one. So we're gonna do that here. And sometimes it's good to get your hands a little more wet because it's hard to get the glue off.
I don't know where to sit when I won't be able
To wash our hands with.
Well, not wash them. When you get them wet, it's way easier.
I know, it is. I know, so your hands.
So just scrape off your hands so you can put your hands in the bowl of
Did
water.
I teach you that about the bowl of water?
No. I did. I found it out. It has a bit too much. Whoever did that one.
Which one? Not me. Oh, I did those too.
Yeah, that's it.
I did them.
Okay. So that's probably good. Actually, it'll look better, but
Off of me. I need it off.
right there.
Oh, I just need.
And now you put them in the oven. So now we're gonna put these cookies in the oven. Sometimes they look a little better, but they will turn out great. And I do not have a certain amount of time that I keep it in the oven. So yeah, and I'm just gonna keep on filling these and doing the same thing.
This is way
Jojo.
So you gotta kind of make them small.
These are really buttery.
Going back to my hand
Well,
messing.
here. I don't want to throw
Okay, so now these are the cookies ready, and as you see, some of them stuck together, so you just kind of gotta separate them before they harden, or else it'll be kind of hard and sometimes the cookie will break. You just want to make little lines in between them, like that. And then you want to gently let them harden for 1 minute until they're not like super flimsy. Then you want to gently scoop them onto the plate and give them plenty of space so that they can fully cool. Like this. And sometimes there's not enough for every cookie, so you gotta just leave some either on the tray or stack them a little bit like that, and that. Just leave this tool, and then that's about it. Let them cool, put them in bags, sell them, eat them, do whatever you want. Bye.